Hi all, it's Piotr. Today we'll do a quick movie about Spider-Man, the complete black costume saga. As you can see, this omnibus is between Roger Stern omnibus and first David Michelinie, Todd McFarlane, but still we need one more omnibus between those two. We are missing one omnibus. So let's hope Marvel will do it sooner or later. Let's get inside. This is how it presents. And in the back, the whole story about Symbiote that later on will be known as Venom, but first his whole journey from Battle World, from Secret Wars, how he was part of the Spider-Man storylines. Here we have what it collects. Amazing Spider-Man 152-63, Annual 18, Marvel Team Up 141-150, and Annual 7, Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man 90-100, and Annual 4, and Web of Spider-Man 1. For me, it's a very good way of showing the symbiote from the beginning. There is of course one mistake in this omnibus, but only one page, so I will show you in a moment. This is how it looks under the dust jacket. And if you are wondering if there is an eye, I will show you. We are in the middle of the omnibus, so yes, there is an eye. Let's go through it for a little bit. This omnibus is also great because of relationship between Black Cat and Spider-Man. Here we have the pages from Secret Wars 8, 9 and 12, showing the gathering of Symbiote. Then we jump to Amazing Spider-Man 252. So we have the whole story with appearances of Black Costume and Black Cat, the Rose, one of the new enemies. We have the Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man with even cooler art, at least for me. We have the kiss of Black Cat and Spider-Man. And that symbiote is alive. I know that maybe not for everyone that kind of the art and period of time for Spider-Man, but for me it's fine. It's good art, good storyline, Hobgoblin and his vehicle. A lot is going on here. And this omnibus even contains storyline that includes shocking information that Mary Jane knew that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. In the background we have the confrontations, the problems with Harry Osborn, Kingpin plannings again. A lot is going on here. We have Silvermane, his robotic form. And here we have confrontation with Puma. That's later on in this issue. At the end, here we learn that Mary Jane knew that Peter was Spider-Man. And then we have discussion about that, but of course Black Cat arrives, so quite a long story, but everything here connects. So for me, it's a big plus that it's big story, but it's all connecting. The story about the past of Mary Jane. And Peter learning again his original costume. Mary Jane is very powerful. Not a hero, but a person, a lady that knows what she's doing. She's an example of great character. And still our symbiote is in prison. You will learn here how fast it was for Reed Richards to take care of it. And it was all in issue 258 when Reed Richards is checking the symbiote. Remember this page, because this will be duplicated. As you can see, it's alive, so they're doing what they can to take care of the symbiote. They put it into this stuff. And here we have Peter Parker in Fantastic Four costume. And here you have page 461, the same as this one, 456. So we are missing one page with Peter flying in this costume. As we have here already fighting in this costume. One page, but still we are missing it. We have a lot of stuff with Black Cat, Mary Jane, Kingpin, and slowly the road to someone is setting free the symbiote. Still we have great confrontation between Hobgoblin and Harry. And Mary Jane is always somewhere close. Here we have when the symbiote was free and was using some people to move over to Peter Parker. Here you have how it was shown in Fantastic Four, how the symbiote escaped. But the Kingpin storylines are great for me, at least for me. And the Spot, he's very bad. He is shown why. There is one thing that you don't get in this omnibus when we are at the end. Here we have great working with the X-Men. Juggernaut shows up. Here we have the X-Men. And then we go to here. I don't know why, but here we have a moment that Symbiote went to Peter Parker's room. He hid in his closet. Then we have the Web of Spider-Man #1. Take a look. 935, 36. here we have he's taking the symbiote, he don't know. And then we jump to page 953. Okay, if I remember correctly, there was not a lot of scenes between Symbiote and Peter, very important, but jumping from point when he dressed up and when he's taking care of the Symbiote, thinking that it's enough, that he is defeated. We know what happens later on, but still, I'm not sure why they didn't add the whole issue. For me, it would be good to have it in full. Then we have the bonus stuff. Sketches by Rick Leonardi from Marvel Age 12. Direction for Spider-Man. Sketches. Forward. And covers. They're also very interesting for me. Collected all his appearances all the way to the explanation who he was, who was the second Rose. It took me some time, but I have it. And this is all. So this is great story about how the symbiote worked with Spider-Man, Peter Parker, how he was removed from him, but in the background we have great stories about Mary Jane, Kingpin, Black Cat. A lot is going on in the life of Peter Parker, and this period for me, at least for me, is very good.